What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be checking out this HDMI transmitter. Now, this product was sent to me to review, but I'm here to give you my honest opinions on it. So take a look at this. As you can see, it is functioning in real time, which is very awesome. So one thing that I do want to show off really quickly is as I actually go ahead and use this with my laptop and I go ahead and press, for example, you could see that we're actually going ahead and going through the various slides, which is pretty cool. Now, with that being said, I want you guys to actually go ahead and take a look at the receiver over there. Now, one of the really cool things about it is that it's not only able to transmit in real time, but on top of that, we get no sort of delay. So what I'll do next actually is I will go ahead and show you guys a couple of things really quickly. All right, so check this out. As you can see, I'm able to actually scroll even while using my touchpad on my laptop, which is pretty awesome. Now, with that being said, I'll go ahead and just exit out of this really quick and check this out. Once more, we have my cursor right down over here. I'm able to see my taskbar when I need to. I'm also able to go ahead and right-click as I please, which is pretty awesome. So I can go ahead and adjust settings if I need to. This is perfect for presentations, but of course, you can use this for a bunch of different things. Now, what I want to do next is actually go ahead and show you guys what all the components look like. So check this out. Here's the actual box that it comes with, and of course, there's a bunch of accessories right behind me. So let's go ahead and actually cover everything really quickly. So I'll go ahead and set the box over to the side. Really love that graphic that we get on there. So we also get an extender as well. So depending on where the HDMI is, for example, even if you wanted to connect it into an HDMI where there's pretty much almost no space, it's very simple. You're going to plug this portion into the device, and then for this right over here, that's where you're actually going to go ahead and plug in your receiver. So in our case, that's going to be this right here. You'll know it's the receiver because it actually says RX on there. Now, it's very simple. You'll just go ahead and plug that right in. Now, you do want to make sure that you have this plugged in to a 5-volt. So you're going to find that right over here we have a Type-C. You're just going to plug that in, and then through USB-A, we'll plug that into our 5-volt. So once more, that's a receiver. Now, one thing that I like as well is the antennas are very easy to actually go ahead and use. They're easy to articulate as well. And then the same exact rule set will apply to our transmitter. So once more, you want to make sure that that's plugged in as well. And then you also get that beautiful, beautiful sort of articulation with the actual antenna. So it's going to give you a ton of space to actually go ahead and present. Now, with that being said, let's say, for example, if you wanted to plug this in and you needed these sort of adapters for like a mini HDMI, it comes with 2 separate adapters right over here, which is pretty awesome. And then once more, you also get this port here, so you can go ahead and use this extender even for the transmitter. So transmitter and receiver both can be extended with these, which is pretty awesome. So if you have a device that also has a hard to reach port, it's very simple. Go ahead and plug that in with that same rule set applied. So overall, I would highly recommend this. Hope you guys found this review helpful today. Have a nice day.